Now the Kennedy Center Honors, just a very, I think we have some tape. They call it tape anymore, but we have some a sense of what you did for the Kennedy Center Honors, which really reinvented this what we're used to seeing, which is in a theater normally with a huge audience and people coming onto a stage, and you took it. You're on the plaza, you're on the roof, you're doing all sorts of different things. Um, Tell me a little bit about how you went about reinventing that, and then also, does this like do you do this next year in this way, or do you go back to the way you used to do things?
Well, first of all, as you know, we'll never go back to doing anything exactly the same way we did it before. That these shots inside the Opera House remind us that we've had a 42-year tradition of having one evening with a big celebration in that big Opera House. We were determined to go forward with honors because A, it's important to our country, to our honorees, to our artists, and we really felt like this was going to be an important moment to demonstrate the resilience of the Kennedy Center and the importance, frankly, of the Kennedy Center, not just here in DC, but throughout the country. So we determined back in December that we were going to do it no matter what. We had no idea exactly what it could be like, but I'd seen enough shows that were done virtually, taped, and then sort of a pushed together, created in some way or another. And so we said, okay, we're going to go with a hybrid. Don't know what a hybrid really means when we decided that in December last year. But as the months, the weeks, the months, the days progressed, we sort of figured out that we could do a couple of live experiences for our patrons to come and see performances. And if that had to be only 50 people, it'd be only 50 people. It ended up being closer to 250. And that we would then tape things from around the country, really around the world, and pull them together with some live filmed activity here and some that you just saw that was shot across the center. And I'm just so proud of how we were really able to show the whole center to our audience. That part is going to be harder to recreate, honestly, because the Kennedy Center is a really busy place. It's kind of lovely having your own private performing arts center for those of us who come into the building on a regular basis, but it's not what we normally do. We average 2,000 performances a year, which means every single night we have 4, 5, 6 performances. So to be able to film anywhere on campus at any time, and we moved it all during that week, is not going to be really possible. But the idea that you could film things in other places and then for the show on television, actually having a different form of the tribute, that could happen. And ways in which the artists could engage directly with the individuals who are paying tribute to them, that was also very special.